Here we go. Um, I know a lot of people pretty much made their comments and commentaries and given their review or opinion on this new Netflix documentary on Cleopatra. So I thought I'd give my opinion. And I just want to say off the top, up front, right away, I mostly really don't care. Like these things really don't bother me that much. The only thing that really bothers me about it is as the black community, black leaders, and they have a habit of stirring up emotion over when there's a person, a white person, playing a person of color, playing the role of the role of a person of color, and um, it's an uproar over it. And I think that's part of the reason why you have white people now having an uproar over when black people play the roles of traditionally white characters. I think that's why that's happening now. But with this whole documentary on Cleopatra, I think it's a little bit. For one, I think they're purposely trolling and trying to trigger, um, not white people, but um, I think they're trying to be triggering to draw attention to the movie. I think um, the people involved, probably not even probably not even Jada Pinkett, but more of the people over her, the people of Netflix. I think those people even realize and know that it was a mischaracterization and it was a misrepresentation, this character. And I think they allowed it to be purposely triggering. I think they knew that this was going to draw attention, have people talking about it like I'm pretty much doing now, have everyone having this big discussion because it means more viewers, it means more attention, it means more, whatever for their movie. So I think it was a done on purpose. And now that I think about it, it probably was even done by Jada Pinkett. Um, I think that was part of her motive in doing this. So that's part of why I don't care because I don't even have a Netflix subscription anymore anyway. I dropped them a long time ago with a lot of the other weird stuff they were doing. So I don't care. I'm not going to watch it. And I hope most people don't watch it because I think that it's they're misleading in other ways. I think they're doing what Netflix does. They push propaganda, and I don't trust them to actually tell the story correctly. It's a documentary. If it was a movie, like just for entertainment purposes, then who cares? But since it's a documentary, it's different. It's supposed to be truthful. It's supposed to be a documentary of someone's life. So, and to see that they get it terribly wrong is kind of tells you the direction of the movie. So, but um, I do think it's interesting how many people, especially black people, don't know that Cleopatra was not black. And it's funny because I remember when I first seen this, I remembered back in high school being taught by one teacher in particular, it was my history teacher, that I remember him basically ignoring what the textbook was saying and teaching something completely different and kind of giving his own justification for why the textbook was saying Cleopatra was Greek. And I thought it was strange back then. Like, but wait, the book just said she's Greek. And I know textbooks can, fudge truth because we've seen that even now, textbooks purposely fudging the truth or outright lying. But there's other documentation and proof that she wasn't black. She wasn't from. Um, she didn't look like Western Africans, Northern Africans. She wasn't black. I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me, but it's the truth. There is no evidence showing that Cleopatra was anything other than Greek. Anybody that is um, saying anything other than that is misleading. But like I was saying, I found it interesting because I remember being told something different. I remember being told Cleopatra was black. I remember in elementary school having teachers whenever Cleopatra would be brought up, whenever we talked about ancient Egypt, they would refer to Cleopatra being black. They never wanted to say Cleopatra was Greek. And Greek is not even, you wouldn't even see them as like what you would look at as white people today, like the blonde haired European white people. Greek is much different. It's not the same. And so it's not like you're saying, oh, she was European white. It was, no, because the having Elizabeth Taylor playing Cleopatra was also a misrepresentation. So that movie was even wrong, but that was just it, a movie. It was a representation of, it wasn't a representation of accurate moments. It was a movie. It didn't claim to be a documentary. But with that being said, like I said, I don't really care. I just wanted to give my opinion and point out some of the things that I thought was interesting from me growing up and my time at school and what I remember being told and what I see now. And from what I see from people on Facebook, still got a lot of people thinking that, this is racist. Everybody, you getting upset. Cleopatra was black. No, she wasn't. Sorry. So, that being said, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the bell so you'll get updates on any other videos that I upload. And with that being said, peace.